Welcome to the Bill
Bert.
podcast.
Wait, you do the pod, I'll do the cast. So you say it again.
Welcome to the Bill
Bert
podcast. Yeah, that has to be the intro. That's got to be the intro. What's going on?
I love 6 o'clock, 6:30, making dinner.
You are killing me right now.
What?
I want to live with you.
Oh, it's the best. I look at every day as a party. I look at every day as something big should happen. Last night I said, hey, what do you...
You sound like an old sassy white woman who just thinks he lives in a small town. I look at every day like it's a party, okay? And when I show up, people know that I'm going to be a hoot. What do you do at your parties?
Oh, I'm having a party tonight. I'm throwing a party tonight. I'm throwing a party Saturday night. It's Chinese New Year's. I'm throwing a party Saturday night. I love parties. I love everyone getting together. I love packing for vacation. I love getting on the plane for vacation. I like the day you get there. I have such intense depression leaving Hawaii or coming home from a vacation or
I am the exact fucking opposite.
For real?
I swear to God, dude. You know what I love? I love a staycation. I love not going to the airport. I love, dude, everybody comes here. There's some of the sickest fucking hotels ever out here. And you just get in your car, no stress. Hey, you want to stop and get something to eat? There's no stress. You just drive to the fucking hotel. Yes.
My youngest daughter, Isla, and I were in the car.
There's palm trees right outside your fucking house, dude. I don't know what you're flying all the way to the middle of the fucking
Hawaii
ocean.
is the greatest place in the entire world. It's the greatest place in the entire world.
I didn't believe it the first time when you did a little sassy head thing the second time. I totally believed it.
Dude,
Hawaii's the greatest place. Hawaii's the greatest.
I love Hawaii. I love Hawaii probably more than anywhere in the world.
Did I tell you what happened last time we went to Hawaii?
What? No, you had the greatest time of your life. They gave you a lei, and they said,
No,
hey,
I don't
Bill.
know why. Maybe I just watched The Big Lebowski, but it was morning and I started drinking White Russians. And
Fuck, Bill, this sounds so awesome already.
I was on, my wife wanted to go down the beach because she has pigment. So and I'm like, I don't want to fucking go down on the beach. So they had some bar out there, you know, with the Gilligan's Island little hut fucking thing, totally for the tourists.
Fucking
right?
great bartender with a ton of personality.
Not really. He was just fucking making shit, right? So I go, I know this.
You're getting me so excited.
I go, I know this is weird. I know it's only 10 in the morning, but I would love a White Russian. Dude, one of the dumbest things you can ever get shit-faced on is something that has dairy in it. So I just started fucking drinking these things. And that was just back when I was eating like an asshole. So like, you know, I was kind of addicted to sugar. So these things tasted right. My body was like, this is what you need.
They're so fucking, I might have White Russians tonight.
They're insane.
They're the best.
They are fucking insane.
Do you know, hold on, let me put it.
It's
do you know
like
what I used to
drinking
do?
a milkshake and getting shit-faced all at the same time.
Do you know what I used to do? I'm going to put a pin in this. Do you know what I used to do at clubs? On Sunday nights. Sunday night's always a rough night for comedy. You pack during the day, you watch football, you go in, you're going to miss a game, do a show. I used to say on Sunday nights, I'd get on stage, I go, let's see if we can out-drink the White Russians. Drink all the White Russians that this club has. Everyone just order White Russians. And everyone would have White Russians.
Dude, the club must have loved you.
They're like, this is one of the most expensive drinks we have. Well, you're making a killing for us. It's half the reason I toured was that I would come in on Sundays and sell White Russians through the I'd have fucking 4 on stage. People would be having 9 White Russians. People would be farting like crazy. Dude, murder White Russians. Murder them. Keep going.
Okay.
I love that this is maybe my best Bill Burr story I've ever heard.
So my wife is like just taking in the sun. She's frolicking in the surf, and I am up at this fucking Gilligan's Island bar. I am fucking crushing White Russians. I had like 4 of them. And she fucking comes out, you ready to go? I was like, yeah, I'm ready to get it. She goes, how many did you have? And I was like, 4. And she just starts laughing. So now they're in me. So now it's like sugar, right? So I want to keep going. So we go to the airport, and I find a place, and he's fucking making them. And I had like another fucking, I think I had like a total of like 7 or 9 before I got on the plane. I was so fucking hammered. I got a group text going with Ian Bagg to start a fucking what's that fucking game where you slide on the ice in Canada and you let go of the thing? Curling.
Curling, yeah.
He wanted to do it, and I just said, fuck it, let's do it. I was just feeling all fucking drunk, and let's get together. And so Ian got all excited. And I think it was Bartnick, me, and Bartnick's like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. I got all of this excitement going. Blind drunk. Couldn't even remember doing this. I still feel, every time I see Ian, I try to apologize for that. For getting excited for that. And then I got on the plane, dude. And I fucking passed out so hard. And halfway through that flight, dude, I woke up with like a 9 White Russian hangover. Milk. Dude, it was like, I think I drank for like maybe 4 days.
Oh.
I knew you thought it was gonna be a big number, but it was like, it was one of the worst hangovers I ever had. I felt like I drank like, I don't know, like antifreeze or something. It wasn't right.
Oh, I love White Russians.
I do too, but not 9.
Nine's a lot. I could have 2. I just got back into Bloody Marys. I couldn't do Bloody Marys. They gave me heartburn, and then I was golfing with my dad.
Let's do worst experience, like drinks you had to like.
The worst experience drinks, number 1, without a doubt for me, is Southern Comfort. Southern Comfort. There was this thing called, it was called a Southern Sunrise, right? So it's like a tequila sunrise, but made with Southern Comfort.
I'm not good with, I used to drink everything straight. So what's a tequila sunrise?
Tequila sunrise is like orange juice, cranberry juice,
I get it.
and tequila, I think.
It's like breakfast juice
yeah.
with a tea. All right.
At a party in college, someone says, "Who wants a Southern
It
Sunrise?"
sounds like a bad 80s action movie.
It's so good. It was so good. I remember at one point saying, "I can't even taste the alcohol." And
That's bad.
It's really bad. That's the first ding, 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 ding. Next thing you know, I'm spinning. I'm spinning so hard that I'm holding on to a fire, where I'm at a fire, like in front of a fire, and I'm holding on, going, I just want to fall back into the fire and die. I am so fucking.
Oh God.
I've never been like that as a grown up, but man, that Southern Sunrise. Oh, I mean, I was so funny too. Like I remember everything I came out was like you guys want to buy a boat?
Then all of a sudden you get quiet.
And then it just changed, and I went, I'm not feeling good. And everyone's like, uh-oh, I think they caught up to him. And everyone else had seen this train going off the fucking rails. Ooh.
You punched yourself out.
I've never had Southern Comfort since.
Wow. I didn't have rum and cokes. I didn't have rum for fucking, from 1987 until 2004. I didn't have it for 17 years.
Really?
Yeah, because I went down, we used to drink in this industrial park, like outside. You go all the way down into like the woods. And these 2 chicks showed up and they had rum and coke. And I was a beer drinker and I didn't know how to drink. I didn't know that hard stuff where you just sort of sipped and like, you know, half a shot of that was like drinking a beer and a half or something. So I was just throwing these fucking things down. And I had to drive down from Boston down to North Carolina the next day with my brother. My brother goes, "Don't go out and get fucking hammered. You got to do half this drive." And dude, I came home fucking blind drunk. I fucking puked out the side of the car and I fucking passed out. I didn't wake up until Virginia. And I woke up, no dude, I had like, I don't know, he was driving an old car and it had like, you know, the fumes from the gas. It was just I was just like, I didn't fuck with that shit for, 87 to 2004 when I was doing a weekend at Hilarities. And it was one of those weird weekends where New Year's was Wednesday, so then New Year's Day we just had off.
Yeah.
And then I had to finish out the weekend. So Jason Lawhead and all those guys were still working there. And they took me out and we started drinking rum and cokes. And once again, I got totally fucked up. They lost me. I remember that was their big thing. We lost the headliner. We don't know where. I was in some fucking titty bar. It was one of those weird titty bars. It was like a full bar and they had a full menu. You could like eat a grilled cheese sandwich and then there was some girl with like her titties out.
Was it called Christie's?
I don't remember.
One of the best titty bars in the entire world is in Cleveland, called Christie's.
Do they have locals there?
Oh, fuck yes.
Dude, this is the way to get you in. Whatever titty bar, it's like local talent.
Oh, I need to hear the accent of the place that I'm at. If I can hear the accent, I fucking love it. I remember I got a lap dance in Christie's and I actually told the girl to stop. I go, "I think I'm cheating on my wife in this lap dance." And she was like, "Huh?" I go, "You need to stop. I'm going to go back to my friends." Yeah.
You still go, I haven't been to a titty bar like.
I've been recently a few times because I never had gone with money. And I'm not saying but like I always went when you were a kid and you were like $100 was a lot of money. Like $200 was like a fucking dickload of money to spend.
Now you come in as Travel Channel's Bert
No,
Kreischer?
the last time I went to a strip club, I went with a bunch of this big showrunner. His son and all his friends were living in New Orleans, and they came to my show, and they were really impressed. Like they'd never been to a theater show, they'd never seen comedy like this. This guy's dad's one of the biggest showrunners in Hollywood, and I texted his dad. He's like, "Hey, take him out to a strip club," and I was like, "Yeah." And so I went, and the lap dances were like $20, and I was like, there was like a bunch of guys. I go, "Here's $200, ladies. Take care of the guys." And all the girls just hung out with them and like sat on their laps. And $200 wasn't a ton of money for me. And I went, "Oh, this is fucking fun." Like to make sure everyone's having a good time. I didn't get any lap dances. I just drank and talked. And these kids were like, college kids were like, "Dude, this is the most amazing night of my life." And you're like, it was $20. I gave the girl $20. It was so much fucking fun to be the Hugh Hefner of the club as opposed to the degenerate who's like, "One more lap dance. Can I get one for 15? You know?
I used to go to this one with a couple buddies of mine, literally just to drink, because it was a cool place to drink, and we would stay up at the bar.
Best.
We'd stay up at the bar, and when the women would come out, we'd go over and we'd just put money on the table, and then we would just go back up and we would fucking argue sports and everything. It was fucking, we used to call them board meetings. So we would go there.
How great is this?
Well, because we we would go there and no one would bug us.
Yeah.
That's what we would do. So this was like, I don't know, like 7, 8 years ago. And we would go over there and we would hang up at the bar or whatever. And we would literally just sit there and tell stories about doing stand-up and laughing. But we always made sure that we took care of the women that were, whatever, gave the money. But when we go back to the bar, so it was like, and that was actually, that was a fun one because that one was just topless. And I always found that one's more like a party.
Yeah.
Whereas full nude was always just like serial killer, creepy, fucking whatever. But like the topless one, that was actually a fun one. But like,
The last lap dance I got was very recent at the end of this last tour we did for the Body Shots tour. My bus driver is a big strip club guy, and he wanted to go to a strip club really bad.
how old is he?
My age, Ron,
Funny
black
enough.
dude, the funniest guy in the fucking world. I love being around him. He makes me giggle.
I don't get like it because it's such a jerk off. It's like you're not getting laid.
But it's for
Like, what is-
not to like
what is the point?
Not to speak. Not to. This is gonna. I mean, just I don't know if I'll say it. But for black dudes going to a strip club is a different experience. It's like for him it was like a fucking night out. It was like this.
Oh
is
yeah,
what-
Atlanta, it's like a party.
Yeah.
The black club was a party.
Yeah.
The white one. I remember this chick down there said, yeah, she goes, yeah, white clubs, man. Those things are, it's like
Yeah.
all creepy and shit in there.
Oh.
I was like, yeah.
We had
We're-
so
I don't know,
much-
we're kind of creepy.
We went in, I took out $1,000 and I said, I just gave it, I said, passed around to all the guys who were with, all my openers with us. Guy from Australia was with us, very funny comedian.
You're really baller Bert, aren't you?
Oh, and I gave everyone money and I said, I want everyone to have a great time. It was the end of the tour. It was the last night of the tour. So I said, we took them out. I take care of all the drinks, gave everyone money. And at the end of the night, this girl comes up. Oh, Bill, I had the best lap dance I've ever had in my life. When I walked in, I knew that the owner of the club had been at my show, right? That's how we got back there.
What was it? You didn't get any makeup on your pants?
No, 2 best lap dances I've ever had in my life. So the first one is, I go in and a girl's leaving, and she goes, "Oh, I'm like a huge fan." And I went, "Oh, thanks." And she's in street clothes. She's in street clothes. Hold on.
That's
She's
too
in
weird,
street
man.
clothes. She's in street clothes.
I'm going to give you a lap dance because of your credits.
She's in street clothes. And I say to her, she goes, "I wish I had known you were coming in. I would have just worked longer." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, okay, it was great meeting you. And I said, can I just say something? I said, one of the lap dances I've always wanted is a person in street clothes to give me a lap dance. Like jeans and shoes with socks with a coat
that
on.
true, or you just getting
100%. Because it's what I want. It's like what you want your wife to do is to come home and give. You know what I mean? It's like a regular person doing it as opposed to a
just
person
wanted
in
to leave me
lingerie.
alone.
So she says. So she goes, "Really?" And I said, "I'll tell you what. Before you
Stop
leave,
picking on me.
I go, here. Let's get a lap. I'd love to get a lap dance from you, but I want to see you take off your street clothes." She was like, "Okay," and she like goes in and she like sits down and takes off her shoes.
I'm just picturing Mr. Rogers.
It was the funniest lap dance I've ever had. She's like, she had the mark from her belt in her stomach. It was the greatest fucking lap dance. That was and then I was like, that's the only one I'll get. I just wanted to do it for fun, right? I overtipped the girl. And then the end of the night, the one girl comes up to me and she goes, can I give you a dance? And she hadn't been getting a lot of dances at night, and I felt bad. And I said, yeah, sure. We'll do a lap
he's
dance.
the strip club girl with the heart of gold.
We go back to the thing, and
It's
I said,
like Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
I said, so I don't know anything about the rules. Just so you know, like I'm married. I'm not gonna touch you or anything. And she goes, oh no.
That's the worst when you're trying to be I don't usually go to these. My friends wanted to go to this.
No, I was trying to be like kind to go, like I'm not a dog. I'm not gonna be fucking groping you.
You were trying to be the creep with the heart of gold.
She said, oh no. The managers told me who you are. And I went, what do you mean? She said, they said you can do anything. And I said, anything? She goes, anything. I mean, there's no rules for you. And I went, cool. And I FaceTime my buddy Cowhead in Tampa, the DJ, Mike Calta. I FaceTime, I go, can he watch? She goes, sure. And I FaceTime Calta. He didn't answer the phone. I go, I'm out. I'm done. The only fun would be to be in a strip club and FaceTime your friend and be like, hey, man, I'm getting a lap dance. At 2 in the morning, it's time. Oh, now I want to go to a fucking strip club and have fucking White Russians.